Hey, this is Kay with a video about a traffic source. Now, I found this traffic source and I started advertising Best Easy Work with it. So I want to show you my results with it, and so you can decide what you want to do with this traffic source. So I'm going to go to my back office here of where my marketing suite is, where I create my tracking links. And I definitely suggest this of you guys as well. If you're marketing anything online, whether it's Best Easy Work or whatever it is, that you do need a marketing system so you're able to, in a sense, do some tracking of how your marketing is going. Because, if you're just marketing your Best Easy Work link, what's going to happen is you have no way of tracking to see where you're getting the hits from, the leads are coming from. And so if you're doing any advertising, you might be wasting time posting on different sites versus the other sites. So if you have some idea of what's bringing you the best traffic, then you could continue that versus doing it on sites that are not producing for you. So that's just a tip there. So if you're marketing Best Easy Work, what I suggest you do is definitely get a marketing system first. Market that, and then point people in the direction of Best Easy Work. But a little bit about that later. My main goal here is to show you a traffic site that I found for Best Easy Work and to show you the results of what's happening with it, and then, in a sense, summarize whether you should use it or not. So I want you to take stock of some of this stuff here. You can see that this ad gave me 28% a response. That one's a 9% response. That's a 12% response. That's a 34% response there. 39%. So this stuff that I do works, and usually when I find a traffic source, then I use the same, in a sense, marketing system I've been using all the time, and see how that's doing with this new traffic source. So I did that with this new traffic source to see the kind of response I would get. So I just copied, my marketing system here, and blew this page up so I could show you more in details what I'm talking about. So on this traffic source, I placed this tracker link on there because I wanted to see how many hits I'm going to get from that site and how many people are going to, opt into my system and actually start having activity for me, Best Easy Work. So what I found was, and here's the tracking link. I normally start my tracking link with Ztra. So it's just something I do just to keep everything tidy in a sense. Because I got that A brain, everything needs to be in order. So everything starts with Z-Track, and then at the end I kind of differentiate them to kind of have something meaning for me. So the end says LP1 and this end says WSP1. So this is the same page I'm advertising on this very same site. The only difference is I call one this one and separate one this one to see, the hits I'm getting and what they look like. So I advertise this on a company. So the company I used to, the traffic source I found for this was called Twice Confirmed. So if you've never heard about this traffic site, this is the traffic site that says that, all you got to do is put your link on here and they'll take care of the advertising for you. The neat thing about this service is they say it's a buyer's traffic. So in a sense, their claim to this site, the traffic site, is that their traffic is going to be traffic that buys, traffic that converts. So this is not, freebie seeker kind of traffic. So they kind of mention that, this is traffic you want because these people on this traffic site buys. So when I heard about this traffic site, I think it was a while back, and I've actually seen it a few times, and then it came up again. It's like, you know what, I should really try this out. I definitely went ahead and joined it. So this traffic site costs about $60 a month. You could cancel it whenever you want, but for $60 for that whole month, what they do is they advertise your links, as many links as you want to put on there. So if I'm just using this loosely, you want to put a million links on there, even though I wouldn't advise you put a million links on there, but they say you can put as many links on there as you want. So you could advertise any different things. So what I did when I made the screenshot is I did the same thing I was advertising for Best Easy Work. I just made them two different links and placed them on here. So that's the premise of this traffic site. It gives you buyers traffic, which is something that you definitely want. You want people who are interested in buying. You don't want really freebie seekers who will just come into a business and never take any action. They just join because it's a freebie thing. So just the notion that this traffic source offered buyers traffic maybe truly jumped on it and said, okay, I'm going to do it for Best Easy Work. So I did it, and I'm going to show you the links that I placed on here. So if I go my traffic shifter here, you'll see that these links that I had, the 7DP WSP, so that WSP is right there, and then this, what is that, LP1 is right here. So on this site, you can't really tell how much traffic you got. So that's why it's a good thing to have a marketing system, like I mentioned before, so you're able to track some of these things. Because if I just advertise the Best Easy Work link on this site, I would never know, how many hits this stuff is getting and how the conversions are happening. So you definitely need a marketing system so you can funnel things through your marketing system and then get it on to whatever business you're promoting. So back to this story here of this traffic site. So this is all the links, right? And you can see that, okay, they said they're sending me traffic. And it's a simple system to use, which I definitely like. I like simple systems. So I was impressed by that. The thing I was not impressed by, and here is it, I have gotten 3,212 hits to these links, and I've gotten more to this link, and yet I have 0 completed surveys. That means no one took action on this. I'm going to go back to my tracking links thing here and show you that, you know what, I have an ad here. This is one of my tracking links. Got 256 clicks to it, and 97 people completed the survey. So I had 30%, 38% response rate to that. To this one, I had 264 people went to the site, 15% converted. So my big question was, I had like a whole lot more people in the thousands go to this website, and 0 people converted. So I've had people go to this site before and had conversions. And now that I'm on this traffic site, over 3,000 people got here, and yet I have not even one opt-in to the page I'm advertising. So the conclusion to this is, you know what? This traffic site did not work. And you always try and give things the benefit of the doubt, saying, okay, it could be something you're doing, something you didn't do right. But this is a marketing system that I've tested before, so I know this marketing system works. And I'm not asking anyone to join anything. All this is, and I'm going to actually try and open this page up in a new window so you could actually see this. All I'm asking people to do is, in a sense, opt in to get more information. So that's it. I'm not asking anyone to join. Just opt in. So when they click the button here, it just asks for their email address. And it's not even asking them for their name, their phone numbers, their address, or anything. Just a simple email address. So the idea that no one converted, getting all these hits, and you can see I'm not making this stuff up. This was WSP here, and on my twice confirmed link, you can see it's WSP. So Z-Track and the ending is the same. So it's sending traffic. It says it's sending traffic, but I am seeing no conversion at all. No one is opted in just to get the simple information about the Best Easy Work. Because all this sale process is that I do is people come here, they opt in to get more information, and when they opt in, then I send them on to Best Easy Work. And then they get onto the Best Easy Work page, and they can learn about it and then join Best Easy Work for free. So it's quite a shocker when I looked at it and said, you know what, I'm getting a lot of hits to this thing, but no one is even completing the survey here of just putting their email address, when I've actually tracked a lot more times, the different things that I have in here, and I'm getting responses. If even if it's small, I'm getting some response. You can see here 99 hits to something. I got 30% response rate, 19% response rate. So these things are working. So it was very confusing to see that. Well, not confusing. It just proved that, the traffic source just didn't work. So here's the thing to this. if you've heard about Twice Confirmed, or you're seeing it, you're wondering if you should do it, this comes with a $60 a month price tag. So you could do it for 60 months and then stop it, of course. And at this point, I'm just going to decide to just stop it. I might change the links to see if, because I still have some more time in this process. So I might change the links to see if is it really the links. So that's a good option here. You know, the idea that if you have a system, you could definitely change things up to monitor what's happening. But at this point, I had 3 links here, and I'm actually going to show you what this link is. Now, this is a different link. This says TCD1DA. So I'm going to go and show you that tracking link. Now, that tracking link is in this area right here. So I'm going to try and get it a little bolder. So you can see it's TCT1DA. Got 344 hits to this place, and not one single person opted in. So when something like that happens, you gotta question the traffic source. You know, is the traffic source a good traffic source? Is it truly saying what it's doing? I find it very odd that over 3,000 people could go to 3 separate website links that only ask for an email address, and no one fills it out. Now, if I was asking them to join something, then I might have to tweak something, and to make the conversion happen. But this is just asking a person for an email address. So that's how you can test whether a traffic source is really a good source for you. Is, you know what, if you're sending traffic to your funnel system or to your marketing system and you're not getting any conversions, I mean, certainly you want to look at what you're advertising, right? It's like, okay, maybe it's my advertising, whatever I'm advertising. But if you've tested that before and you know that, okay, I at least get some, action from it, and then you go to a different traffic source and nothing happens, then truly you could really, have that traffic source being a suspect in terms of whether it's a good traffic source for you. So guys, if you're looking at Twice Confirm, I really can't give this a thumbs up. I'd say, stay away from this unless you really want to try it, and because you have an awesome way of advertising on here, you think you have a fantastic way. But I'm looking at, the idea that if I got that much hits from it, something should be happening. So something is not quite right with the traffic source here. So that's it for this video, guys. Just wanted to showcase a traffic source that I don't believe is going to work very well with Best Easy Work, or possibly anything for that matter, because it's not converting even at the lowest level. Now, also, before you go, doing traffic source testing, I would hate for you to waste your time, your energy, your money on things. So what I suggest the best way to do when you're testing things is definitely use your own marketing system. Do not send your traffic that you're working so hard for and paying for and testing out traffic sources to the business right away. What you want to do is have a marketing system. Now, usually I suggest you have something in place. This is something called Lead Lightning. That's one marketing system you could use to advertise and get leads, and also build any business you want. So this Lead Lightning is a all-in-one marketing system that allows you to generate leads and also advertise your personal business as well. So if you're going out there to do marketing tests, you want to test a new lead source or something like that, what I suggest is you really don't use your primary business and send the traffic directly to that, because you can't gauge the response of it. So Lead Lightning is a very good alternative, if you don't want to get a souped up product or a system. This is an all-in-one system that does it all for you. Now, I do use the Power Lead system. So what you're seeing in the back office here is the Power Lead system. And if you're looking, it allows you to create lead capture pages, allow people to opt in. And so this is the best way to test traffic sources. So if you're interested in learning more about how to promote your Best Easy Work, there'll be a link in the description box. You could definitely check it out and get free training on how you could use these systems, or just free traffic places to go. So you definitely want to, opt in to get more trainings about Best Easy Work, because sometimes I post these things directly to the group that is getting the free information. So check the description box to get more information on how you can get more information about videos like these.